Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of mine. My name is Craig, if you have not known that already, and today is story time, and it's about how I almost died. Not making the safest decision. So glad I didn't, as I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. But also it is Thursday, so this video is going up today. So that's also the good news. And it's almost the weekend, which is also fantastic news. So this almost dying experience happened about a couple years ago in my first year of college. My friends ended up texting me and saying, let's go to a pool party. It's about an hour and a half drives away, so we have to leave like right now, so pack your bags and stuff, and then we'll go to the pool party. And they arrived like minutes later. This was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, still sunny outside, so we hopped in the car, we drove an hour and a half to the pool party. As we just got out of the car, it started raining. And it was not just like little rain, it was like downpouring rain, and the roads were like filling up because there was so much rain. So we were all like, shoot, we drove an hour and a half for this pool party and no one's in the pool or anything, so what are we going to do? Us college kids had a brilliant idea of going outside in the rain and going in the hot tub. So we decided to hop in the hot tub, but before we did that, we realized that none of us had drinks or adult drinks, so we decided to go to the store, pick up some of that, and then drive back and then hop in the hot tub, not drinking whatsoever yet. While we were in the hot tub, the rain started clearing up, still cloudy, so some of them went into the pool, some of us stayed in the hot tub, and some of us just stayed outside at the table and just started eating. I was the person that just stayed at the table and just was eating. A few hours passed and it's about 8 o'clock at night, and that is when we all start opening up our drinks and then drinking like there was no tomorrow. Well, I should say me, when I started drinking like there was no tomorrow. I bought a whole bottle of this alcohol, of this adult drink, and I drank more than half the bottle, and it was a 2-6er, if some of you guys know what that is. Drank more than half of that in under 30 minutes. So that hit me quite hard. And that is when I just blacked out and couldn't remember anything. So from here on out are stories from my friends that I had to piece together from everyone about what happened that night. So my friends said that I was really outgoing and really funny and really fun to be around just in general. Until it was time to go back home, and this was about 12 o'clock at night, so I had a lot more to drink. They said it was just practically impossible, because I kept on running back to the kitchen, grabbing a few cups and then chugging them back, and then after I drank one, they said, I just collapsed because my legs just wouldn't work anymore, so they had to help me up and put me in the car and then strap me up in with the seatbelt and make sure that I was securely fastened. They got all my stuff and put it in the back seat. They realized then that this was a bad idea because we still had an hour and a half to go back home. But we all wanted to go back home. During this hour and a half drive, I started feeling sick. And I remembered this part a little bit. I told my friends that I don't feel so well, and they said, okay, let's give you some air. So they put down the window to give me some air. That helped for about a minute. So yeah, I ended up throwing up in the car a bit, but I covered my mouth so it wouldn't go everywhere. So I had like all this puke in my hands, and I have a major texture issue, so I was just freaking out because it was all over my hands. Then I was in the car, so I saw it. So they started slowing down, but they didn't stop all the way because we were on the highway, so we were still on the road. But I couldn't wait any longer, so I unlocked the door, opened it up, and just jumped out. And I did get cuts and bruises, and my leg the next day was in rough shape. I couldn't walk really on that leg, and my whole body was just sore. I almost died. We were on the highway, and I literally jumped out of the car. Anyways, felt fantastic after I got out the car and did my thing. So my friends ended up helping me back into the car, strapping up my seatbelt, and then we drove directly to my house first. We ended up arriving at the house, and my friends told me, "Where are your keys?" And I think they were ruffling through me to find my keys and then through my bag, and I'm pretty sure they found it because they opened up the door. And they said, "Stay in the car, Craig. We will be right back. We're gonna look for your roommates to make sure they're home to help you while you're in the house and get you safely to bed. So you stay here and do not move." So I decided, apparently, I don't remember this, getting out of the car, and I don't know how I got to the middle of the parking lot, but I was like dead center in the middle of the parking lot where a car could have hit me. My friends were telling me that they looked everywhere in the car, they couldn't find me. They went back into the house, looked for me, they couldn't find me, and then they looked in the parking lot everywhere, and there I was. So they helped me. Didn't have shoes on either, don't know where those went. But yeah, they helped me back into the house, and all my roommates were asleep, so they helped me up the steps. My bedroom was on the top floor, so they had to make their way up the steps to the house and then up more steps to my bedroom. And as we were inside going to my bedroom, they told me that I leaned back on them, and they were like, Craig, don't lean back, lean forward, because if you lean back, we'll all fall. So good thing I didn't, otherwise I would have been in rougher shape than I was at that moment. They helped me into my bed. They put a glass of water beside my bed for me on my nightstand, and then they put a garbage can out with a plastic bag in it just in case I threw up. And then my friends left and I just passed out. And I remember waking up, and it was about 3:30 in the morning, and turned on the light, and I was like, where am I? And I looked at myself, and I was still in my clothes that I wore to this pool party. So I got up, or attempted to get up, and I couldn't, so I fell on the ground, and there I just laid, taking off my pants, putting on my pajama pants, taking off my shirt and putting on a pajama shirt, and then I just sat in the middle of my floor for, I'm pretty sure, an hour, until I mustered up the energy to get back into my bed. I laid there and then fell asleep instantly again, and then woke up around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The next morning, I felt horrible. I had a major headache. One side of my leg was just all cut. It was really sore, so was my whole body, and I didn't know what happened. So I went to all my friends saying, what happened last night? And why am I feeling like this? Why am I in such a rough shape? But yeah, was the story about how I almost died and was not responsible. Let me just tell you guys this: second guess the things that you're doing. Always have a really close friend to help you out just in case. I had two, and I'm so thankful that I had those two friends to help me out through that whole night. And make sure everything that you do is safe and not going to get you in trouble, or that you're going to be embarrassed the next day. That's not always fun. When you have fun, be safe, and always be safe. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment on this video and or any other of my videos for the Q&A video that I'm gonna come out with in about a week, or even comment on any of my Instagram photos, or message me on there, or snap me a question. I read all those as well, and I thank you all for the continuous support, all your comments. They mean a lot to me, and you guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic, and I'm so glad to have you guys as my subscribers. But again, be safe, and also don't be afraid to dream big. I'll come up with another video on Monday, and I'll see you guys then.